Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jada. I know it's been a fat minute. Today I'm gonna do a little vlog. We've been moving. I was working quite a bit for the past couple months, but we're in a good financial position where my boyfriend told me that I'm able to focus on this if I want to. So that's what I'm gonna do. I wanna go to Walmart. I want a new cactus, and I also need an incense burner. So yeah. But first, I can give you guys a house tour because we moved out of our old house and into our new one. Very much still have to get ready, but I will give you guys the tour first, and then I'll do my makeup. Okay, so this is our front door. As you can see, we've kind of got some curtains up in here. It's like a little nook. It's just some storage because we don't have a garage. Fun fact, the previous tenant had a child living in here. Yeah, fun times. This is our living room. That's the door that we just came in. Very cool. Fake fireplace. Just a mantle. Yeah, there's our TV. The LEDs are kind of falling. Don't mind that. When we go over here, this is my cat's room. Don't mind them. They're just kind of taking a poop. Blue and gold theme in here that we've got. Don't mind those. I'm gonna fix that eventually. There was paintings there, and I just painted around them. But yeah. We will be fixing that eventually. This is like our dining room / little reading nook. That's my cat Cheese. Say hi, Cheese. This is what it looks like with the lights on. It's got these cute little fixtures. Very nice, very nice. We're working on the curtain situation. It used to be all these, but I think I want to swap to all these. Yeah. This is like an extension of like the living room, dining room transition. This is our kitchen. Don't mind the dishes. Those are clean, so that's fine. I don't know why this cupboard's open. Oh my god. Down there is the basement. I don't really want to go down there. It's pretty big. It's a good basement. It's not finished. It's kind of spooky. This is our stairway to nowhere because it's a duplex, but it used to be not a duplex. This is where we put our garbage and like tables. It's our game closet. This is our bathroom. That came with the house, so I just kind of used that extra pink curtain, but it's not wide enough, so I have to get another one. Toilet paper. I don't know why that's on the floor. That's on the floor because that's my dog's cup. Bathtub. Very nice, very nice. I don't know. We have to regrout that at some point, but yeah. And then the basement is very big. I think it's like bigger than the actual like floor plan that we have. Like I'm pretty sure it extends further out into the backyard. But it's just really gray and cementy down there. Then there's the front door. Here's our room. Don't mind the dog toy or the dog. Usually I have this like over here so that way it's not. Anime poster, my painting, some more posters, our garbage can, anime poster, Bob's Burgers, and my giraffe. Okay, so this is my vanity. Very nice. Don't mind the Benadryl. We're just gonna put that in our drawer of medicine. This is my boyfriend's chair. It's in front of the closet because my cat likes to scratch it. We did have a room in the other bedroom at some point, but we had a roommate that we just kicked out because he was rude and gross. So yeah, we moved into this room to give it a shot. And I know that it is smaller, but honestly it's more cozy and I think I fuck with it more. Flooring in here is also original as opposed to this floor, which isn't bad, but we had to put it down. Also, I got a new phone. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I hope that it looks and works a lot better than the other one. I hope it sounds a lot better. So here's the bed all made. Heck yeah. It's wrinkly, I don't care. Okay, so I just discovered the cinematic thing. That's cool. Okay, now I have some dishes to do, and then after I do that, I will do my makeup. I did spray the sink with bleach, and I also sprayed the counter over here because it's kind of dirty. Also, I feel like this sign gives off very different vibes than what I believe, so I just want to specify in a liberal way. If that makes me lose subscribers, I don't care. I really don't. What I'm first going to be starting with is this hyaluronic and niacinamide acid serum. I've got the Bioma Brightening Serum. I have this 24 karat gold and collagen firming serum. So, use very little of it because it goes a long way. But yeah, I took a little bit of a break off of YouTube, about 8 months to be precise. Why, you may ask? We got busy. We moved, we had a roommate because a friend of ours had a house that burnt down. And then he was kind of just rude and shitty and gross in our house and like disrespectful, so he had to go. He was here for about 4, almost 5 months, and he just, after his home burned down, he just continued to go on vacations and didn't save money. And then he like was rude as shit to us like all the time, and yeah, so that just had to stop. I feel bad for the guy, but like, I don't know, I have nothing else to say on that. Don't treat people like shit, I guess. Now I need to do concealer. There we go. I am trying to do like a lighter base today just because my skin is breaking out just a little bit. But yeah, about our roommate, like, we weren't even intending to move in here with a roommate. We moved out of our old house without roommates, and like everything was fine. Like financially we were fine. I just kind of wanted a job. And we went on a couple vacations. I turned 21 recently, on September 2nd. That's pretty cool. It's crazy because I have been doing YouTube for so long, on and off. Like, I've been doing it on and off, I think I want to say like 8 years, but I have not been consistent with it. I want to try to get more consistent with it now that we live alone again and I don't have someone like judging me and like being a dick about every fucking thing. We've just kind of gotten busy. We were training our puppy for a while. We had to focus on that like a lot. I don't know how people like are able to like make TikToks about training their dogs because that shit requires so much focus. Like, unless you're actively like hiring somebody out or like paying somebody to film and edit for you, like training a dog like well is fucking hard. And if you have a good dog, it makes it a lot easier. Great dog. She actually is a quick learner, but she had a couple regressions, which fucking sucked. So we were kind of just really busy with work, the dog, all of the above. We are so financially, I don't want to say blessed because I'm not like the most religious person, but we are so financially stable and like happy and thankful that I don't have to work. So I want to focus on like YouTube, and I'm gonna get a laptop here in a little while, and hopefully I can do some digital marketing or something like that, something around those lines. I want to like I use the same app that I make thumbnails for, to make like logos, which with the AI saturated industry, it's kind of difficult, but a lot of people really do prefer, like real, like artists' creations versus AI, just because it shows more creativity. It's a little bit more, not necessarily flexible, but like there's like not that human to non-human species barrier type shit. I don't know, people just like human connection, so yeah, which is crazy because I have anxiety of like a little fucking naked mole rat, so that's why I don't like to work really much. It's awful. Like, people are awful, people are horrible, I hate people, people suck. You guys are cool. I can stick to a schedule, but like it's kind of hard to do that if there's a lot of shit going on. So now that I'm able to focus on that, that is very awesome, and I'm very grateful. Obviously I do things, I do still like clean the house, and like I feel bad that I am not like making money yet off of it, so I'm like obviously still gonna pull my weight around the house. Even if I do start making money, I'm still gonna pull my weight around the house. But like I like to clean more just because I don't work anymore, just because I do feel a little bit bad. I don't want my boyfriend to get any impressions that I'm like using him or anything like that. Obviously I'm not, I love him very much, but I'm just very grateful that I get this opportunity to do YouTube and hang out with you guys, and yeah, just show y'all what's going on. I was working at a smoke shop. I might even go work at Jimmy John's with my boyfriend if a spot opens up, because they are hiring for $21 an hour for fucking managers, which is fucking insane. And even if I do that, it's gonna be part-time because I do want to focus on like my hobbies and shit. I've been working since I was like fucking 12 years old, because like having to pay for like everything of my own, which is fine. Love my parents, but like I've established a better relationship with both of them, and I'm happy about that. But I did go a good amount of my childhood paying for shit that I shouldn't have been paying for, I realize. And that's okay. I'm not vindictive or holding a grudge about that at all. It's just, I'm tired, you know? I am a little bit burnt out having to work 50 hours a week since I was fucking 13, 12, under the table, you know, all the good shit. I'm just happy that I get to focus on my hobbies and hopefully make money off of them and form a career out of that, because like, I don't know. I was really smart in school. I had a fucking 3.97 GPA by the time I was done. My parents are both not very, they weren't very financially well off when I grew up, or like when I was growing up. So I know that there's options like FAFSA and shit like that, but my parents don't like giving out their information online but yeah, FAFSA isn't an option for me. There's probably more to that than I know, but I really don't want to deep dive into that. I'm just very grateful for the opportunity. It's not like I can't work. If I absolutely need to get a job, I will, but we are just in a financial position where we're good. And my boyfriend is happy to provide the way he provides, and he's happy with me providing the way I provide, and I double, triple, quadruple check with him every day, because if he ever wants me to get a job, I will. I don't want anybody to get any mixed messages, you know? Make any assumptions, because people are shit like that. Sorry if you hear my fuck-ass neighbors stomping. We're trying to get them evicted, but they're just assholes. They have me blocked on all forms of communication, because when we were in Wisconsin Rapids, which is about 90 miles away from my current place of residence, for my boyfriend's work training, we were in a hotel down there for a little while. The water heater was supposedly having issues. It wasn't. There's just 8 people up there. That's not an exaggeration. There are 8 people up there in a 2-bedroom. Yeah. So they texted me and they were like, hey, there's issues with the water heater. The landlord's coming over. They're in the upper, we're in the lower. We have access to the basement. They don't. They were trying to get my landlord to come here while I wasn't here. I'm assuming to see if there's anything wrong with the place, or like try to get us evicted, because prior to that we had asked them to quiet down 3 times in the span of 4 months, because they were loud after like midnight with like little toddlers like running across the fucking upstairs and like screaming and shouting and like what sounds like throwing each other across the fucking hallway upstairs. But yeah, he blocked me because I had told him, I'm like, well, you can wait till we get back from like our work trip or whatever. You're not like coming in my house, sorry. My landlord can come in when I'm there, but you guys are not entering my place when we're not there, sorry. Not that we have anything to hide, that's just, what the fuck, you know, we're 90 miles away, what the fuck. So it's just a matter of, that was weird. I told him he couldn't come in until after, and my landlord didn't have an issue with that. The neighbor did, so he blocked me. So we have no way of contacting him. That was about a month ago, and so we had to call the police because they were just like rioting upstairs. It's constant. It's like every fucking night. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, it's like every fucking night they're like rioting and stomping around up there. So we ended up calling the cops once. In our lease it states that they have up to 2 or 3 offenses, I'm pretty sure. But given all of the other circumstances, my landlord says that if we call one more time, or if they're loud past like 9 p.m. or before 6 a.m. one more time, and we call the police, it should be enough to like give them the boot. But yeah, I don't know, they're like really extremely disrespectful. And then my landlord, the funny thing about it is, my landlord and maintenance came and looked at our water heater, and it's fine. Nothing's wrong with it. There's just so many people up there, and they're always using the water so fucking much that there's never hot water for more than 30 minutes. Because they just don't, I don't know, there's so many people up there. Like, there's always somebody showering, like, every fucking hour. And, like, they always have friends over that, you know, I don't even think they have a washer or dryer up there. Or, like, a laundry, or, like, I don't know. But, like, they're leaving something running. Yeah, we've been busy, to say the least. We went up to Mackinac Island, Michigan for my 21st. That was very fun. If you don't know what it is, it's an island with all horses. Like, cars aren't allowed on it, so like transportation is like horses, or in the winter it's snowmobiles, otherwise it's like bikes, or you just have to walk. But like the mainland city, like right off of the island, like it's actually like Michigan, like literal Michigan, like not the island or the UP, like the lower peninsula. That's like we stayed in a hotel down there in Mackinac City, and yeah, it's just a cute little quaint little town. I have heard a lot of bad things about Mackinac City though after the fact. I will not be staying there again. If you do go, stay in St. Ignace, because apparently one whole fucking family like monopolized the shit out of Mackinac City and like owns all of it, and it's like run very poorly, except for the one hotel that we stayed in, because apparently I do good research on hotels. And okay, I really like my new room setup because I feel like the production quality is just great in here. I've got lights on both sides. I've got TVs, one for a background and one for no copyright music. Depending on how it sounds, I might only have to edit music into half of this fucking video, which will be very time-saving and awesome. And that's gonna be fucking fun. Also, if you guys want like a tutorial on how I edit my videos, just let me know. Yeah. Alright guys, so I have the cactus I got. It's very cute, very vibrant. I'm gonna water it once and then not touch it for like a month. They were unfortunately out of my terracotta pots that I always get at Walmart. So, well, not always. I've only gotten 3 plants other than this one. So this will be my 4th, but I was gonna get more, and they're out. So I have to use my mom's old china. Mocha coffee, vanilla coffee. Didn't get Red Bull. I'm trying to quit Red Bull. I had one last night. I haven't had one in like a couple months. I think like a month. No, it's been like a month or 2. I got these lights for my front room that I'm gonna put up with you guys. I got these new fall soaps. They were only $1. This one is pecan pie soap, and this one is raspberry vanilla. And hell yeah. One of them's going in my bathroom and one of them is staying out here in the kitchen. I got some disinfectant spray, just the normal shit that I always did because we were almost out. And then I got this long ass extension cord for the lights, my security camera, and there's another light that I want to put in the front room. Taking a coffee break. Yes, I do wash this, just not every time. It's literally just water, and I'm not even like putting my mouth on it. No reason to wash it every single time. This is the rest of my old mocha one that I had. Not old, but like used, opened, whatever. Alright. Got some coffee. I don't know why I made my lips disappear. Whatever. Okay. So this is the entryway. It's very nice. What do you think, Xena? Okay, so now that I'm home, I am gonna take some chicken out of the freezer and oh wait, actually never mind. I don't have to cook dinner tonight. My boyfriend is making these little things, so I don't have to make dinner. But I am gonna edit this video, so I think that that's the end of the video today then. Yeah. Stay tuned for more videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.